The iron door of Vault B in the Padmanabhaswamy Temple remains sealed, not by a lock, but by a pervasive fear of divine retribution. Local legend asserts that opening this chamber, known as Kallara B, will unleash Sarpadosham, a catastrophic curse associated with the serpent deity Ananta. This vault is distinct from the 5 others inventoried in 2011, which yielded an estimated $20 billion in gold and jewels. Vault B is believed to contain wealth far exceeding the known reserves, potentially representing the original core treasury of the Travancore royal family. The sealing mechanism itself is rumored to be non-mechanical, relying on ancient tantric practices and sound wave technology, making forced entry potentially disastrous. The temple is dedicated to Vishnu, specifically as Padmanabha Swamy, reclining on the serpent Ananta. Its current structure dates primarily to the 18th century, built by Marthanda Varma, the founder of the modern kingdom of Travancore. The Travancore rulers served as hereditary custodians, managing the vast wealth accumulated through centuries of trade and offerings. This wealth was stored across 6 subterranean chambers, designated A through F. The temple's architecture reflects Dravidian and Kerala styles, characterized by high walls and a 7-tiered gopuram, symbolizing the cosmic mountain Miro. Vaults A, C, D, E, and F were opened and inventoried under Supreme Court supervision starting in 2011. Vault A alone contained the majority of the discovered treasure, including the 4-foot-tall solid gold idol of Mahavishnu and thousands of gold coins dating back to the Roman Empire. Vaults C through F are generally smaller and used for daily ritual offerings and minor temple expenses. Vault B, however, is structurally separate and significantly larger than the others, located directly beneath the main sanctum. Its unique status stems from the belief that it is the final repository, untouched for centuries, possibly since the 16th century.
Eyewitness accounts from the early 20th century suggest Vault B is secured by at least 3 distinct layers. The first is a heavy iron grille, visible from the outside. Behind this lies a massive wooden door, reinforced with iron bands. Crucially, the third layer is not a conventional door, but a sealed chamber entrance, allegedly lacking bolts, hinges, or any visible means of mechanical opening. This third barrier is often depicted with the image of a large cobra, reinforcing the protective mythology. The internal structure is rumored to be a complex labyrinth designed to deter intruders and protect the inner sanctum. The Sarpadosham curse is central to the resistance against opening Vault B. The belief holds that the vault is guarded by a powerful naga, a divine serpent, placed there by ancient siddhas or sages. Disturbing the seal is predicted to cause widespread calamity, including floods, famine, and the collapse of the Travancore lineage. This fear is rooted in the Hindu tradition, where nagas are protectors of hidden treasures and sacred spaces, often associated with fertility and subterranean power. The visual representation of the cobra on the inner door is interpreted as a direct warning from Ananta, Vishnu's resting serpent. The legal dispute began in 2007, culminating in the 2011 Supreme Court order to inventory the temple assets. While the court mandated the opening of all vaults, the Travancore royal family and temple priests successfully argued for the exclusion of Vault B, based on religious tradition and the potential for irreversible damage. The court acknowledged the unique spiritual significance and the potential risk, placing an injunction on its opening. The legal status remains pending, with the court appointing an amicus curiae to investigate the feasibility and necessity of accessing the chamber without violating religious tenets or causing structural harm.
The most esoteric theory surrounding Vault B involves the Kallara Rahasyam, or the secret of the chamber. This suggests the third door was sealed using a specific Garuda Mantra, a powerful Vedic chant associated with Vishnu's mount, Garuda, the natural enemy of serpents. Proponents claim the seal is maintained by specific sound frequencies and can only be broken by a highly proficient siddha capable of reciting the counter mantra, the Garuda Stambhanam. Any attempt to mechanically breach this seal would supposedly disrupt the energetic balance, leading to immediate structural failure or the activation of internal defenses. Historical records indicate at least 2 documented attempts to open Vault B in the early 20th century. In 1908, local authorities attempted entry but were reportedly deterred by a sudden, inexplicable surge of water flooding the lower chambers, forcing a rapid retreat. A similar attempt in 1931 was abandoned after workers reported hearing the sound of rushing water and the hiss of snakes emanating from behind the inner door, despite the chamber being sealed. These incidents reinforced the local belief in the vault's supernatural protection, solidifying the taboo against its access among the temple administration and the public. Speculation regarding the contents of Vault B extends beyond mere gold and jewels. It is theorized to hold the original idol of Padmanabha Swamy, or perhaps sacred Keralite texts and palm leaf manuscripts detailing ancient tantric rituals and astronomical knowledge. Some believe it contains the legendary Parasurama's sword, or artifacts related to the 6 ancient Kaladi martial arts schools. The sheer volume of wealth already found suggests Vault B could contain the consolidated offerings from the entire history of the Travancore kingdom, potentially making it the single largest treasure hoard globally, representing centuries of devotion.
Vault B remains the ultimate unresolved mystery in Hindu temple administration. The Supreme Court has maintained the status quo, prioritizing religious sentiment and safety over immediate inventory. The debate centers on whether the state has the right to access wealth deemed divine property, or if the traditional custodianship must be respected according to established temple protocols. Until a siddha capable of neutralizing the alleged tantric seal is identified, or the Supreme Court issues a definitive ruling overriding the traditional warnings, the chamber will continue to guard its secrets, preserving the legend of the serpent's curse.